Hello, it's Fiery Grace the Gifted. I'm here with a channeled love letter from your divine masculine. If you've been ghosted, have had little to no contact, or in separation, this message is for you. Hey. So much is happening so fast. It seems like this past month has been a whirlwind of pain. I don't know how to even deal with this. One thing happens, and then another, and then another, and then another. I don't even know if the way I'm reacting and responding is to the last thing or the new thing. I don't even know if I care this much or if I care at all. I don't even know. I just know that there's so much happening. I just know I want more. And that everything keeps getting taken away. Everything keeps falling apart. And every time I try to move forward, I stall out. I'm lost. I'm lost. And everywhere I keep going, I finally think maybe I found some peace. Maybe I found what I didn't know I was looking for. And then it happens again. It's been like this for a really long time, but I think I didn't notice. I think I was so focused on what I wanted to be, who I wanted to impress. I told myself that, the dream I had would take a lot of time, and maybe that was part of the problem too. All I know is I've been distracted for so long, and I think that's why now that the distractions are falling apart and falling away and everything is right in front of me, I think that's why every single shift and change in my life feels like it's being ripped from my soul, ripped from everything I am. I feel crazy. I feel like I'm losing it. I feel like I can't trust myself. I can't trust anyone. I feel like I have to go away, hide. And a part of me wants you to come with me. A part of me has a feeling that if I go too far for too long, I wouldn't want you waiting. I don't know who I would come back to. And then another part of me knows that I don't know what's next, and I don't know if you deserve that kind of instability, that kind of life of being lost too. I think I know you well enough. You would take a bullet for me. And that's the problem. You would go with me anywhere. Wherever I go, you would go. And I know what I've been doing to you, even if you don't. I know I haven't been treating you well. I know that I haven't been giving my all to this situation, and I just don't know if I would want to put someone through that again. Especially now knowing that I have to face the consequences. I know that you probably think that if I just came to you and we just found a way to make it home, that you think things would be great, but all I would do is bring my problems to you, bring all my pain, all my fear, all my worries and my doubts, and my horrible attitude. Don't get me wrong, I tried. I try to see the bright side and look for the good. I try my best. But like I said, at this point, I don't even know if what I know is what I know. And when something goes wrong, even when something goes right, I don't trust it. I don't trust anything. You have this wisdom, this power that I don't understand. And for some reason, you think that there's something inside of me that could be freed, that could change my whole perspective. I've been looking for it for a long time, and I don't know. All I know is where I'm at. And I feel like I've been in the darkness for so long. I feel like every time I get this new level of, I guess, awareness, all that it does is shine a light on the fearful aspects of my world. I thought that when you got power and enlightenment, that you would know how to deal with life and you would see things from another perspective. But when I opened my eyes and when I looked around with all this understanding, all I knew is that my world was not light, not love, not hope. It was the anti. It's everything that no one could ever want, amplified. And I brought all of this here. I brought it into my home. I put it up on the wall proudly like a trophy, not knowing that I had brought all this pain and hate and heartache upon myself. I don't know how you see what you see in me, but I see myself very clearly now. I can't unsee what I've seen. I can't ignore who I know myself to be now. I thought I was so strong, but ultimately, there's so much growing up to do. I think the problem with the change that I needed and wanted, and then the change that is now here, and then all it keeps telling me is that there's so much more room for change. There's so much more I still have to do. I'm waiting for that to stop. I'm waiting for the aftershocks to end. I'm waiting for the point where finally a change happens and does not reveal the need for more change, an area of complete and utter darkness. When is that going to end? When am I going to walk off and find the light? When am I going to be free of all of this? When am I going to know that I can trust myself to not bring more? When? Because this is exhausting. And you've always talked about the new beginning and the fresh start and everything that would happen when we finally just clicked. How can you be so sure that I won't just bring all of this pain into your life with me? Because I'm not sure. I'm not. I still don't even know all the baggage in my house. How can you know? But I get it. Because in spite of all of this, in spite of everything I've been through, the real reason I needed to say this to you is because as much as I want to tell you that there are other fish in the sea, I see now why you can't hear that. Because I've tried so hard to tell myself that there could never be a chance for us, that we were too many worlds apart, too far away from each other, that you had so much more to give than I did. I told myself over and over and over, it could never work, it would never be, even if I wanted it. And it broke my heart. It made me feel like I was the one who was breaking everything down, because it seemed to be true that no matter what I wanted to do, that you and I were destined. And that makes me feel even worse. Because now every time I make the wrong choice, I feel it. I think I feel it for both of us. I want to do better, and yet I can't seem to stop myself from choosing the lower path, from going against the grain and pushing for these horrible ideas that always end up going wrong. It seems like every time I get a new opportunity to do something different and something better, I choose wrong, 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 wrong. It's gotten to the point where I don't trust anything or anyone, and I don't even trust my own dreams, my own goals. The aspirations I've had in the past have just pushed me into pain. Even the choices I've made, the people who I've allowed into my life have broken me. All they've done is hurt me, take advantage of me. They've been my karma. How can I bring you into a world like this? Constant storms. How? How can I bring you into a world where the only thing I seem to be able to grab a hold of is bad ideas? It's like someone hands me something good and something bad, and I look at them and I can only see the opposite. If it's meant for me, and if it's good, and if it's healthy, somehow I convince myself it's not good. And if it's something that could probably kill me, I look at it like it's normal. I've got to get myself out of this mind state where I think that I am smarter than everyone and everything else. I don't know how to stop myself. How to stop myself from being this person. And yet, even in those moments, I think of you. Oh, I used to get so mad. You infiltrated my mind, and I didn't want you there. You made me aware. And I have to admit that there are days even now where I am so mad at you. Why couldn't you just let me be and just let me live my life the way I was living it, you know? But then other days I know that I was on a crash course straight to hell. And I'm just grateful, but I still can't return the favor. I don't know how to give you better. Not yet, at least. But I'm working on it. I'm working hard, actually. Doesn't feel good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make anything actually stick, but I'm trying. It hasn't been very successful, but I'm going to keep going. I've got to figure out how to make the most of these opportunities, how to shift myself out of this place and stop just continuously inviting in the drama and the chaos and the pain. I don't know how I keep doing it, but I got to break the code. And for the first time in my entire life, I look forward and there's a tiny glimmer of hope. The hope that once I figure this out, you'll know what to do. That once I can understand why I keep bringing this into my life, that you'll be there with the real light and all the hope we'll ever need. And that love that even though I want to hate you makes me not. That love that makes me feel amazing when I shouldn't. That love that you have that made me so angry with you, but so grateful at the same time, because you called me out of this place and you showed me what I was doing to myself, and you gave me a new sense of power. Even if I got to fight till the end, I wouldn't have made it this far without that love. And so just know I'm thinking all the time about the ways that I can make this up to you if I ever get that power, that might, that strength to come into the light. Thank you. Thank you for the inspiration and for reminding me of who I am. In spite of the fact that I may not believe it, most days there is something shifting in me right now, and you are the one who gave me that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I will. I'll find you. I'll figure it out. I have to, because if I don't, what was all this for? All those years of ruining my own life, what was all that for? All those years of hurting you and hurting every person I've ever met, what was all that for? I cannot believe that I have become this person. And I thank you that when I was on the deep end and I almost jumped off and went to the place of no return, that you came along and you stopped me from making the biggest mistake of my life. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where, and I don't even know why. I know it's true, but I will figure this out. And I only know that because of you. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that I had the key all along, and that the pain I was feeling didn't have to be here, that I could heal, that I could be better. Thank you for showing me my true colors. Thank you for seeing through every facade I tried to put up. Thank you. I will do this for us. I will push through for us. Thank you for seeing what you see in me. Thank you for believing. Thank you for hoping. Thank you for those things that I am just not capable of. Thank you for doing it for both of us. I'm sorry that for so long I did not realize that in bringing myself down, I was bringing you with me. Thank you. Thank you for everything. I know, I know this will get better. I have to tell myself that. I have to believe. You taught me that. Thank you.